in today's video, we'll be breaking down Davie Fogarty's YouTube funnel that is making him approximately just over $20 million a year. And we'll be going through everything from A to Z. So first, his actual offer, so what he's selling his audience, his two-step YouTube strategy that goes hand in hand, and then how he's actually converting viewers. So before we dive into everything, just quickly want to break down who Davie Fogarty actually is, just for those of you who may not know. So Davie Fogarty is a judge on Shark Tank Australia, and that's actually where he's gained the most of his popularity. Like, he really blew up last year, I would say, and he's done over $850 million in e-com sales, so he is really credible when it comes to the e-commerce scene, and he's done that with his brand called the Udi. And now he has a mentorship that's called the Daily Mentor, and that's actually what he's promoting on the back end of his YouTube channel. And essentially what Daily Mentor is just a mentorship and community for e-commerce owners looking to scale their business. So his ideal client is a business owner who's already running an e-commerce brand. So he is not targeting beginners. He's only targeting people who already have e-commerce brands and want to scale to the next level. So now that we've clarified that, let's actually dive into his YouTube strategy where he's actually promoting Daily Mentor. And as mentioned in the beginning of the video, Davie runs a two-step YouTube strategy, because he doesn't only have a main channel, but he also have a second channel. And you would actually be surprised by the second channel strategy, because the strategy he's using there is just genius, and I don't see enough people talk about it when it actually comes to scaling an info business. So let's start off by looking at his main channel right here. So this is obviously his main channel. Most of you already know this channel right here, but essentially what his content strategy is and what he's doing on this channel is that he's making broad content with broad advice. So it's more broad videos that gain more popularity and more views, and essentially that's videos like this: 14 years later, the proposal she didn't see coming, so he just proposed to his wife; spend a week with millionaires in Sydney; how a multi-millionaire really spends his day. So as you can hear by the titles, these videos are kind of broad and they appeal to a lot of people. They're not really focused on e-commerce, which is what his mentorship is about, and that's super intentional. And that's kind of the new strategy that Davie is taking with his main channel, because right now he's just trying to attract as many new eyeballs to his brand as possible, and that's why he's making these broad videos, just so people get to know him. And the thing about his main channel is that different videos serve different purposes. So obviously I just talked about the latest 3 videos, and those are kind of broad, and those are just to attract many new viewers to his channel. As you can see, they did, by the amount of views that they're getting. But then he has some more in-depth content on his channel, which is like this: I made 20 million by 26, but it broke me. And then another, the secret to making viral content that actually sells. So these videos are a bit more in depth and a bit more to showcase authority and kind of introduce people to e-commerce, not because they don't know what e-commerce is, but just so they know that that's what he's doing, and that's kind of a way he can get them into it as well. But these other videos are just to attract as many new eyeballs to his channel. And that kind of leads me to my next point, which is that Davie is really playing the long game, because he's doing kind of what Alex Hormozi is doing, just giving as much free value as possible. And then on his second channel, he's kind of selling people on working with him, which I'm going to dive into in a second. So this channel is mainly just to get as many new eyeballs to his channel, so people get interested in business and they want to learn from him, and then they actually start watching his second channel strategy, which I'm about to break down now. So let's take a look at his second channel right here, which is Davie Fogarty Mentors. And as you can see by the branding right here, this channel is strictly for e-com owners, advanced e-com education. And it doesn't have a lot of subscribers, only 8K subscribers, but I promise you this channel is making him so much money to his actual offer, which is Daily Mentor. And that's because Davie is using the micro niche approach. And for those of you who don't know, the micro niche approach is essentially where you make super niche videos for your exact ideal client that would actually buy from you. So here the focus isn't to get as many views as possible, but to get the right views that would actually buy your high ticket offer. So if we just take a look at his videos right here, these videos are made strictly for e-commerce owners. And again, that makes perfect sense to his offer, which is where he's attracting e-commerce owners and not beginners. So that's videos like this: stop losing sales this Black Friday with a proven strategy, why your brand is ugly and how to fix it in 2 weeks. Like, these videos videos right here are just super niche to e-commerce, and he's providing a lot of value and obviously attracting his ideal client through this content, because this is what they would watch essentially. And then what Davie is doing in these videos is that it's first of all super in-depth, and he's just providing as much value as possible. And the reason that he's doing this and not just keeping it surface level is because viewers automatically think that if his free stuff is this good, his paid stuff must be insane. So that's kind of following the, I wouldn't say Hormozi strategy, but that's what Hormozi does as well. And I would even bet that from this channel alone, first of all, he is more consistent. He's posting more on this channel than he is on his main channel. And I'm pretty sure that he generates more sales to his actual offer from this channel, even though he's only getting the fraction amount of views. Like, he's only averaging around 4 or 5k views per video compared to his main channel where he's averaging, I would say, 100,000 views per video, around that. But yeah, it just goes to show that niching down, like the riches are really in the niches. And the strategy that Davie Fogarty is using on his second channel, like, I really don't see enough people talking about this content strategy, because this content strategy, the micro niche approach, is really effective when it comes to starting and scaling an info offer through YouTube, because you're talking to your exact ICP instead of trying to go viral and competing with everyone essentially. And all the biggest guys in the space are doing this as well, and it's kind of a kept secret, I would say. It's not like a lot of people know it, but like even Forgarty has this channel right here called Forgarty Business, and he stated that he's making over 500k a month from this channel. And on the back end of this channel, he is selling coaching on how people can grow their info business, exactly like how he has done it throughout the years. And as you can see, again, it's not like he's getting a lot of views, 14k views, 30k, 20k, 15k. Like, this is peanuts compared to his main channel, but he's making more money through this channel, which again is just insane. And the same with Jordan Welch. Actually, he has another channel which is a micro niche channel as well, and he stated that he makes 138k a month from this channel. And as you can see, numbers don't lie, only averaging a couple thousand views per video, but still making over 6 figures a month. And that's because they're following this simple structure, which is the micro niche approach, where you make super simple videos for your ICP, and then they're just more than willing to actually buy from you. And I'm even using this approach on this channel that you're watching right now. Like, take a look at my channel. It's not like I'm getting a lot of views, but I'm booking consistent calls on a weekly basis. And this really just goes to show the power of niching down and focusing on getting the right views. And if some of you do want to work with me one-on-one to start or scale your info business, whether that's course, coaching, whatever it might be, and you want to utilize this micro niche approach to growing your business, then you can work with me one-on-one. Click the link down below, book in a call. I help with everything from A to Z, from your actual high ticket offer, what content that you should create for your specific niche, and then a simple funnel so that you can close leads on autopilot. So if that's something you're interested in, click the link down below. So now let's take a look at Davie Fogarty's actual funnel, because obviously through his second channel right here and his main channel, he is promoting Daily Mentor, which is his mentorship program. And as you can see, it's in the link of the description of the main channel and the link of the description on the second channel right here. And then it leads to his funnel, which again is Daily Mentor. So let's actually take a look at that. If you just zoom in right here. So this is his landing page for Daily Mentor. Fast track your growth inside of e-com's most powerful community. And then there is a apply now button. But under that, there's a lot of credibility videos for people inside of the mentorship, and just a lot about what's included. And overall, like, this landing page is really well made. And then once you click apply now, then there is some type 1 questions just to qualify you before you actually book a call, because as mentioned before, they do only want to work with e-commerce founders. So if you're not started yet or anything like that, you're not really a match to work with them. But I'm not going to go too in depth with the actual landing page. That's essentially it. After you've answered these questions, you get sent through to a calendar link, and then you can book a call with one of Davie's closers essentially. So that was essentially Davie's funnel. And some of you might be wondering, why does Davie put so much focus on his YouTube channel compared to any other platform? Because he does focus on Instagram, TikTok as well, but his main focus is really on YouTube. And there's really just one reason for this, and that's because YouTube is hands down the best platform to build intent and trust. And think about it, 70% of YouTube users come for educational content, so they're in a learning mindset, compared to TikTok and Instagram, where people are just doom scrolling. People who are coming to YouTube are actually coming to learn, which is essential when you're selling something. And actually Google made a study a couple years ago, I believe, which is called the 7-11-4 rule. And that states that for someone to actually buy from you, they need to consume on average 7 hours of your content before they feel enough trust to actually buy from you. And that's almost impossible with Instagram and TikTok, because you're only watching like 20-second, 30-second videos compared to his YouTube channel right here, where he's making super long and detailed videos like this, 45 minutes, 25 minutes. Like, these videos essentially speed up the buying journey, because as mentioned, the more time people spend with you, the more likely they are to actually buy from you. And the thing about YouTube is that your old YouTube videos work like clockwork. Like, old videos continue to book calls, especially if you rank on YouTube, which Davie Fogarty does. And I want to show you a real example of this, because here is one of my previous clients, Nikolai, and like a year ago or two, actually it was a year ago, as you can see, we posted this video, how to build an e-commerce business from 0 to 1 million. And as you can see, this video is slowly getting views every day. I think it's averaging maybe 100 to 200 views a day, and it's just slowly climbing. And as you can see, in the beginning we only got a couple thousand views, but that's really the power of YouTube. Even your old videos work like clockwork. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as mentioned before, if some of you do want to work with me one-on-one to start or scale your info business using this micro niche approach that Davie Fogarty uses on his second channel, then again, you can click the link down below. I'll really help with everything when it comes to your offer, the content you should post, and how you actually book qualified calls and close clients on a consistent basis. So if that's you and you're interested, click the link down below, book a call with me. But in the meantime, YouTube thinks you're gonna like this next video right here.